the job market right now is extremely tough, and I don't want to minimize any of that at any point. What I do want to do is teach you how to be really strategic if you're using LinkedIn for the first time. So let's talk about that. Assuming you've set up a profile and you have a heading and your experience in there, the next question is, how do I reach out to somebody? Who do I reach out to? How do I do this thing? Let me help you with that. Ultimately, there are 3 types of people you want to add to your network. The first type are recruiters who recruit for the roles you're trying to fill. The way you can find those is go to the LinkedIn search bar and then just put the title, job title, recruiter. From there, after you hit enter, click people, and it will start showing all the recruiters and what companies they work for. Those are the people you want to reach out to. I will teach you how to reach out to people in a different video, so just hang with me. But that's really important to just know, is how do you find recruiters? Now, hiring managers, those are your second type of people that you want to add. They're a little more difficult to find because it doesn't just have a title of hiring manager. So in your industry, you really need to think about who are the people that lead teams. For me as a product manager, I want to look for people who are product leads or directors, maybe principal product managers. Those tend to indicate that they run a team. One of the things I see often is people see the title manager in my title, so then they think I automatically have a team, but that's not the way tech works particularly. Teams, or people with manager title, could mean that they're managing a program. They can be managing a product. They could be managing a project, but that doesn't mean they're managing people all the time. There's something called an individual contributor, and if you're new to the field, just understand that some people with manager titles are individually contributing to a product and to a team and to a vision. So if you're reaching out to an individual contributor thinking they have a team, it's going to get a little weird because we just don't have people that we're managing. So you want to look for those positions like team lead, directors, principal product managers. Try to think of a few others, but again, it's going to be very industry specific. If you've worked in the industry before, then make sure you're thinking about what was the title of not just my boss, but maybe the boss above mine, and then look for those types of people. The final type of people you want to add to your network are people who are already doing the job that you want to do. I think this one is extremely underrated, but it's so valuable. These are ultimately your peers, your teammates, and what I love about LinkedIn is you can sit at the feet of giants. You can sit at the people who are just excelling in the field that you're in, and you can learn from them. So if you go into LinkedIn with a lot more of a posture of, I want to learn from people and get to know people and get to connect with people, instead of the posture of, oh my goodness, give me a job. And I understand that's what you're ultimately going for. But shift your attitude on there to ask the questions, what can I learn from who? Now, if you're following and connected with those recruiters, you're going to start learning about how they recruit, what's important. Those who are posting regularly are dropping just constant bits of gold about job searches, so really read what they're saying. Hiring managers, you see them post less, probably because they're running a team and they have a whole lot on their plate, and if they have a job posting listed, that means they're really busy and perhaps multiple people are doing the job of that role that they're trying to fill. They're a little harder to come by. Sometimes in the jobs section, you can actually see where it says this is a hiring manager, and then you can reach out to them and see if they'll respond. Of all the people I interact with on LinkedIn, the hiring managers, directors, whatnot, they are the least likely to respond from experience. You may get lucky, you may hit gold, but don't stop trying. And then those people who are doing what you're doing, often they're the ones who will answer the questions more frequently about what does their day job look like? What does it look like to work for their company? Now, the other thing I'm going to tell you about LinkedIn, and it's kind of one of those that's hard to grasp in today's fast-paced moving world, is that it's a little bit of a slower platform, all told. People are not there all the time. It's not a place where people just hang out for fun. So often what you'll see is just inactive people, or people will come in just to get a job and then they get the job and you never see them again. Please don't be that person, by the way. But you can see, if you click on their name and it loads their profile, you can scroll down a little bit and see when the last time they were active. If it's been 6 months or a year, then them not accepting your request has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the fact that they're not on the platform. So what you really want to do is find those people who are currently active. One of the best ways to do that is to, as you're adding people, and I love adding recruiters. They're just amazing people. Be kind to them. They have a lot on their plate right now. But often they're the ones who are interacting the most. So when you start interacting with their post, then their network sees your interactions and your network sees their interactions. But because of that, you can often find more people and get information that gives you more insights to the job market and often what are hiring managers thinking. So please pay attention to what they're posting. It's amazing. I think that's it. So I'll recap. 3 people you want to add to your network. Hiring managers that hire for the roles you're looking for. Recruiters who are recruiting for the roles you're looking for. These are personally my favorite. And then those who are doing the same job as you. And these are my favorite for the information they can provide. They can let you know a lot about the industry and how it's going. So add those people and then interact with their posts if they're posting. And then let me know how it goes for you. Do you see more interactions? Do you see connection requests coming out? And then how's it going with even the connection requests you're sending? Are you getting any success? We will talk about how to get a little bit more traction with that as well in a future video. So if you like this content, please make sure you subscribe, and I promise to keep delivering more to you. And have a great day.